Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to play Legends PvP. Just give me a minute to finish my setup over here. Also, just to be on the safe side, if you can hear me, say yes. I know it may seem like a strange request, but sometimes the microphone just doesn't want to work. Sadly, it's the chat, the DCUO chat. It's kind of hard to... it's kind of hard, sadly, to use it. And sometimes it crashes and there's nothing you can do about it. Decisions. So as usual, we'll start to play 4v4, then we'll try to move on to 5 versus 5. And if all goes well, we'll play 8 versus 8. But it always depends on how many people we can actually get to play Legends. So, let me try to finish my setup over here. I came to realize that sometimes it's easier with YouTube to make the setup in like 3-4 steps as opposed to trying to do everything in one step. Because sometimes when I try to do everything all at once, YouTube doesn't like it. It takes forever to save for some reason. But if I just do a few steps, save, a few steps, save, it seems to be a bit easier. Why, oh why, we'll probably never know. So that should do it. Oh yeah. So let's go see if I can see the chat. And we should be good to go. Oh, Superman says yes. Almog says yes. Brendan says yes. David Sharp, hi everyone. Cobalt Steel, Soups and Multi, been a while and I joined you guys. Thank you for joining. Michael Volino, hey, what's up? How you doing? We're doing good. Crazy Corpse, yo. Rayshawn, hello Multiverse and everyone. Scrolls, hi all. Superman, good to see everyone. Rayshawn says tomorrow my events be complete. 19 out of 20 days. I missed 1 day. Yeah, I'll be done. I should be done tomorrow. I think I did day 19 today. Almog says the concept is good, but the game is so old. Sadly, the game is what it is. What can you do? So I guess we'll try to cure for. So let's go to on duty. For those who are wondering, how do I join? Very simple. Go to the on duty menu. Go to custom play. Go to legends. Select your legend character. Let's start with Hal Jordan. And then let's go to Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. Superman asks, will Superman be getting on today? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him. Almog says you win Doomsday. I'm not sure what you're asking. Scroll says he completed it today. You're so lucky. So you can use the Constantine Ally without needing to purchase it like some people did. For those wondering what we're talking about, so if you go to the events tab, so right now I should be at 19 out of 20. In 10 hours, I will be able to play it again, and then I will be able to use the Constantine Ally. Yeah, I would have been tempted to just use the buyout option, but I will be patient. We'll wait. We'll get it. Well, basically, we'll get it tomorrow. From what people have been saying, it seems to be pretty much the best ally we had so far. Personally, I kind of like the shield ability that you can use activating your trinket, so that's probably what I'll do. What I'll use it for, like when you use your trinket, it gives you a boost to some of your stats. But with the with the Constantine ally, it will also give you shield. Normally, with some characters, it would free up an ability in your loadout so that you don't have to use a shield. Although in the case of Quantum, the shield is also the Quantum Tunneling. So I guess I'm gonna have 2 shields in my loadout, assuming that I decide to use the Constantine ally. I'm still on the fence about that. There is the pushback ability in combat that is kind of nice from Constantine, but in some situation the pushback would actually. There are some times where you try to control the fight, you try to control the battle in a certain area, and then the pushback would pretty much destroy all that. Superman tells you, mind if you mind if I join PvP? No, anyone can join. Superman, there's no everyone can join. All you have to do is go to on duty, clear for the mission, and the matchmaking will do the rest. So there's no one who's been kept out of Legends PvP. Just go to Legends, select your character, select Ace Chemicals, 4 versus 4, and everyone can join. Just to be safe. David Sharp, I completed the patrol today, got my Constantine ally, and was able to purchase the Hopeful Leg styles for my Blue Lantern. Good day. I guess today was a good day for you, David. Sadly, there are people who don't like Legends PvP, so there's some people that we usually see for when we play Arena PvP. There are some people we see that we don't see when we play Legends PvP. What can you do? And part of the reason for that is that we have to blame the devs. We have to. We have no choice. When the game first started, they were really pushing the idea that the next legend is you. They really wanted people to play their own characters.
Match commencing. West control node enabled.
Me, Bizarro! Hero
You're going down in one punch.
Can you tell?
For truth and justice.
Heads, you lose.
You am good, friend!
It's time to hit things.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Beware my power.
Beware
You
the
kids
dark
need a
night.
lesson.
You won't win this. Bizarro crush with
Justice
kindness!
will be served.
How'd you like this?
Discharging electrical system.
Enough.
Hunt is on.
This ought to shut you up.
For Krypton. Now
Go green.
you live! This is a job for Superman. You am good, friend!
This one's a job for Supergirl.
For truth and justice.
No fear.
Electrical system charge complete.
For Krypton.
You're going down.
Me, Bizarro. Hero #1. You won't win this.
You think you'd learn?
Go green.
Shape up or ship out.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Now you
This ought to shut you up.
Pardon my fists.
Bizarro crush.
West control node enabled.
You am good friend.
You're
Score
going down
one for
in
the
This
one
good
punch.
is
guys.
a job for Superman.
Try to.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Rush with kindness.
Call yourself a threat.
Discharging electrical system.
It's not even fair, is it?
Me, Bizarro.
It's your lucky day.
Hero #1. You won't win this. Now you live!
For justice.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Whoops!
Electrical
Your face
system
got in the way
charge
of my
complete.
fist.
Time
Hello
to die.
for Krypton.
I am the Batman. That all you got?
No fear.
Epic
You
fail.
am good friend.
The coin is never wrong.
For truth and justice.
Epic fail.
Shape up or ship out.
Discharging electrical system. Beast control
Try
node
harder.
enabled.
I am the Batman.
Whoops! Your face got in the way of my fist.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I am vengeance.
Beware my power.
Electrical system charge complete.
Can you hear me now?
Go green.
Yeah, I was busy with the match. Assuming you can hear me now. Two against one.
Beware.
Evil villains.
Night.
No honor, despite their name. Oh, we don't have the central node anymore.
Stop looking at me.
So let's go over here.
You
No
won't win
fear.
this.
Or ship out.
The freaking barrel. Sadly, there's no way to be able to, at least there doesn't seem to be a way to interrupt Two-Face from putting the barrel on the floor.
You
So
think
once
you
the barrel is there, it's a constant damage over time.
Heads, you lose.
East control node enabled.
It's your
How'd you
lucky
like
day.
this?
Or maybe not.
For truth and justice.
Tails,
I tried
you
to.
lose.
Sadly, I could not stop my attack in
You're
mid-swing.
going down in one punch.
There we go.
This is a job for Superman.
You're going down.
Beware my power.
Try detective work.
Somehow I'm stuck in combat, so I know healing for me. There we go. I don't know why I was stuck in combat, but it happens. It didn't matter in the end. So here you can see the scoreboard for people who like that kind of stuff. Let me backtrack with the chat a bit. There might be some chat. Stelly says, "Love Arena, I never like Legends." It's okay, you're not alone. There's a lot of players like that. At this point, pretty much no one likes Legends. Zason D, can you let me know, is it better to salvage, sell, or otherwise my lower ranking inventory? It depends. It depends on what you need. Do you need to be able to upgrade your augments? If you do, salvaging might be a good idea. Also, there are some fees for salvaging, like 15,000 items. So you may decide to go for those feats. But if you need money more, then yeah, sell your gear to the vendors. Depending on what you need, things will be different. Let's go for our friend the Batman. Let's go for the classic one. So we tried the Ace Chemicals 4v4. So let's try Arkham Asylum 4 versus 4. But yeah, for your gear, it depends on what you need. Oh, Scroll says I was defeated by the evil multiverse. Absolutely. I'm sure you deserved it somehow. But yeah, it depends. If you need, because when you salvage your gear, then you can use it to upgrade your augments. Oh, wrong. I think I'm going to need a new controller soon. So when you salvage your gear, I don't know if I have any right now. Usually it'll give you some extra bits to be able to upgrade your augments. And also there are feats for salvaging your gear. Probably in general feats. Too late. So depending on what you need, if you still need to be able to upgrade your augments, then salvage your gear and use the exobytes to upgrade your augments. If not, then yeah, just sell it and get some extra cash.
I'm just getting
Well, for
started.
augments and for feats, there are feats where you need to salvage 100, 5,000, 25,000
Control
items.
node enabled. Central guard post node enabled. Boiler room control node enabled.
I love a good fight.
This is a
Submit
job
to me.
for Superman.
Burn
For truth
like
and
my
justice.
power.
The Joker release enabled.
Let's go get the release.
The Scarecrow release enabled.
Did you see that? He tried to sneak up on the Batman. That's crazy talk. And he went into turtle mode.
Call yourself a threat? That all you got?
I will break you in
I think we have someone who's new to playing Superman. Evil Sinestro.
I am the greatest ring bearer.
Enough.
You are nothing! Face Bane, weakling! Face your defeat!
Nah, I cannot become invisible. I'm so sad. Austin says I didn't get in. I guess we have enough people right now to try 5 versus 5. We'll try that in just a bit.
That all you got?
Making the world a better place. Starting with your face.
Make it for you? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Submit to your fear!
Beware the Dark
Mr.
Knight.
Freeze release enabled.
You don't know
Try
true
detective
terror
work.
yet!
Poison Ivy release.
I can juggle so much, I can barely do anything right now. Tried to drink my cola, just won't work. Oh well. So if you're wondering, that's one of the reasons why people don't like Legends PvP or even PvP these days, or not just these days, for in period. There's a lot of things, sadly, that like there's supposed to be some crowd control immunities. If you get, let's say, crowd control or knockdown or anything, you're supposed to get some sort of immunity for like 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds maybe, and it just doesn't work. So you can get crowd control and crowd control and crowd control forever and become what is pretty much known as a perma-stunt. And if you're attacked by multiple opponents, you're pretty much done. There's nothing you can do most of the time. So let's see if we can try 5 versus 5. Oh, let's select our legend. Oh, let's stick to the Batman. Why change horse in midstream, as they says? So we'll try the moon 5 versus 5. Yeah, I probably should use Green Lantern for that one. Doesn't matter. There are certain maps where you probably need, you probably prefer to use a flying character. Some maps where it doesn't matter so much. Crazy Corpse, I'll play as Cheetah. Never played with her before. I'm sure I played with her before, but that was a long time ago, so I don't even remember the ability she has. All I recall is she's a super speedster, which people were pretty excited about at the time. Although you will be using the old Cheetah model. I kind of miss it a bit. I used to prefer the old Cheetah model. Actually, I used to prefer a lot of the older model, like the older Superman, the older Wonder Woman. I kind of miss those a bit. Oh, Cobalt Steel, you just kicked my butt. Superman of Fear 31. That's okay. You can kick my butt later. It happens. They should add more Legends characters for us to play with. That was the game plan originally. They were adding more and more Legends as time went by. The problem is that they did not sell enough of them to make it worth their while. They had announced the last time they had Sony Online Live or something like that, or SOE Live, they had announced the Gorilla Grodd Legend character. I don't know if it was completely finished and they shelved it, or they shelved it before they could finish it. Either way, they did announce the Gorilla Grodd Ally, and they never bothered to release it. That's how much they were not selling Legend characters. Cobalt Steel, cool if I join your group. Doesn't matter. The matchmaking is what makes the groups. Oh, here we have our friend Crazy Corpse with Cheetah. So if we lose, it'll be Crazy Corpse's fault. Just kidding. It'll be Ryushu's fault.
Match commencing.
You think you'd learn?
Muhahaha.
Yeah, I'm Kryptonian. Can you tell?
You're going down.
Wanna play? Score one for the good guy.
Where the Guardians have failed.
Not sure why I can't. There we go.
Try harder. I
It's not even
am
fair.
the
Is it?
Batman. A threat.
You cannot oppose my might. I don't have time for punks like you.
Enough.
Oh, where's the rest of the team? They defeated my friends.
Enough.
So as you saw, when I was invisible, I was able to capture the node. I probably should have stayed invisible and keep on scoring points that way. But I felt a bit guilty, so I tried to
The Dark Knight.
get into the battle, and
going
that
down.
was a bad idea.
Try detective work.
For justice.
Cower.
Try harder. You think you'd...
I'm not sure why I was clicking to respond, and even though the score was at 0. So obviously, if the entire team is at the node, no point in going there. They're going to kick your butt. Oh, we already captured this one. Let's see if we can capture another one.
Score one for the good guys.
I don't think so. break you in half!
That was a smart move, keeping Steel on the defense.
Face Bane, weakling! Face your defeat!
I am vengeance.
Did you see Batman attack straight with his taser pull? That's usually the go-to move for a lot of players. The taser pull.
I will
Oh.
break you in half!
See the evil Steel attacking me, block breaking me from afar. So as soon as I block, oh, he stopped. If he kept on block barking me, as soon as I would have blocked, I wouldn't have been block broken. But he did not do that. He decided to come into melee instead, which kind of works because he has his evil lightning ability that does a whole bunch of damage to everyone.
Whoops! Your face got in the way of my fist.
I will bring order where the Guardians have failed.
Oh, I bite.
Ah, 11 seconds. Freaking timer. Hate that.
Face your defeat!
Oh, that girl from AU. Have fun kicking each other's butts. That's going to be a close one.
You don't know true terror yet.
Pedal to the metal, baby!
You think you can escape? How cute.
Wanna play?
You cannot oppose my might.
Your willpower is strong, but not as strong as fear!
This will be quick.
Submit to me.
Your willpower is strong,
The
but not
Batman.
as strong as fear!
So let's get out of here. Oh, David Sharp says it didn't get in. I don't think we have enough people for 8 versus 8, but let's give it a try. Worst comes to worst, we'll try again. So let's choose our friend Hal Jordan. And let us go to 8 versus 8 Australia. Where spiders are as big as a horse. Or so I'm told. That girl from Australia says you got Constantine, tried him out yet. David says don't have enough to level him up just yet. And I was able to pick up my hopeful leggings style and updated my female Blue Lantern. Shadow says you're making Esperanza. Personally, I call her Esmeralda. There's also something between me and Esperanza, so Esmeralda is my little nickname for her. So from now on until the end of days, if you hear me talk about Esmeralda the Blue Lantern, that is whom I'm talking about. Shadow says those leggings are so expensive. Absolutely, they're 100 currency, and it didn't occur to me until not too long ago that I never really bothered with currency, so I knew that it was there. What I didn't realize is that basically 100 currency, that's $50. So if you want to purchase the Blue Lantern pants, you have to spend $50 for that. So if you want to purchase the chest piece, it's another $50, so $100. And if you want to purchase the 3 pieces for the Blue Lantern style, it's $150. So that's a lot of money for just a few styles. So I never realized how expensive they had made the currency on the marketplace and how much you actually needed to purchase anything on the vendor. Oh, Shadow is saying you and Esperanza in love, Multi. There are things that a gentleman doesn't talk about. David Sharp, not exactly, more like my character wearing that style. Oh, Scrolls is looking for trouble. Barbatos. Barbatos. So David Sharp says, so he's using some the mirror hands, the Shepherd of Adara. So for the Blue Lantern style, we only have three pieces of style. We have the chest piece, the legs, and the sort of bracelets the character has. I would probably use something else in the bracelets, but it does give us an additional Blue Lantern style to use in the game. Although it doesn't have to be a Blue Lantern style. You can put any colors you want, and you can easily make it a Red Lantern style. I think I did that for a bit. Supergirl says, I'm personally already tired of the devs making OCs for extremely tedious story arcs. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's what they decided to do. Sadly, at this point, these are the devs we have. These are the decisions they made. At the end of the day, the devs do supply us with a sandbox to play in, and we decide what to do with it. So if we don't like the story they give us, we can just ignore it and make our own story in our heads. Oh, the Supergirl says, and it just started. That girl from EU says that's so funny, David, because the only piece I use is the bangles. I don't like the bracelets. They're very, although I could see why you might want to use them. They're very delicate and very, well, let's say feminine looking. So yeah, I could see a lady loving to use those. Barbatos. David Sharp says, glad you like the bracelet, Shadow. Yeah, I understand that maybe some of you ladies out there will like those bracelets, but they're not very manly, sadly. Not saying that men cannot use delicate bracelets, but not really. Oh, that girl, the Supergirl is asking Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow DLC when? Give it to me now, devs. We don't know. Right now they seem to be trying to create their own storylines with their own characters. So getting a Supergirl DLC, we don't know if that's in the plans. It could be next year. There's going to be in 2026. I think we'll get the Supergirl movie. So yeah, it would make some kind of sense to have the Supergirl DLC for the Supergirl movie at a release or some sort of Supergirl event. But we'll have to wait to see what the devs end up doing. We see what they're doing for Superman right now. We had Superman Day, and that was it. So unless they release something else for the movie in 2 months, so far that seems to be how they've decided to celebrate Superman in 2025. Despite Superman, 2025 is supposed to be the year of Superman, and DC even labeled the summer of 2025 the summer of Superman. David Sharp says, I will show her off at Live at 5 on Friday. Sure. Along with White Lantern Superman. That girl from AU would be nice to get some Supergirl crossing fingers. Cobalt Steel DCUO will probably collab with the new Superman movie. We don't know. The truth is, we don't know. And even in the past, when they did some sort of collab, sometimes it's something very simple. For example, for the Peacemaker TV show, they give us a Peacemaker headpiece for the 21 day reward in the daily rewards. That was the extent of what they did for that. When we had the Flash TV show for the season 2 of the Flash TV show years ago, we had the Jay Garrick Flash helmet, and they gave us one instance in the Flash Museum. So once in a while, they will release something to have some sort of synergy with what is going on. We got the Sins of Black Adam DLC for the Black Adam movie. In that case, it probably was a mistake seeing the reception that the Black Adam movie got. But sadly, these are things that we don't know ahead of time. Like if they decide to make to make something linked to an upcoming movie, and the movie is a stinker, too late. Nothing they can do about that. Because when they come up with something, they have to do that way ahead of time. And by the time the movie is released, if it ends up being a stinker, it's too late. They've already done the collaboration. Oh, Superman got ninja invited to a mission. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. If you want to invite someone to a mission, guys, send them a tell first. Say, hey, Superman, do you want to join us for mission so and so? And if they don't answer, obviously they're probably busy or something like that, or maybe they just don't want to. So send a tell first, and if they say yes, then invite them. If you just ninja invite them, they could just decide to leave. So obviously we don't have enough people for 8 versus 8. So let us add a 5 versus 5. So let's try the pit. So either the pit 5 versus 5 or Australia 8 versus 8. The choice is yours. Austin says, "Yeah, I just did that." So we're on the same wavelength, Austin. The Supergirl, I doubt they will. To be honest, I hope we get more skirts, or at least a Supergirl hairstyle. I don't think we're going to get any skirts. Sadly, the last time they gave us a skirt, I can't even show it to you. Or can I? I don't know if it does gives us a skirt for guys. It's been a while since I checked. No skirts. Basically, for the Wonder Girl pants, they did give us a skirt for females, but they had also to add leggings underneath. Somehow, looking underneath the skirt of a game character, it's forbidden nowadays. So no more skirts unless they put some pants under the skirts, or at least the Supergirl hairstyles. Well, we do have a few hairstyles that would fit for Supergirl. Irami Shadow Team versus Multiverse Team. Nah, Shadow. I don't think Shadow can play today. At least not on PlayStation. Also, if you want to see Shadow kick my butt, go see Friday's live stream. You will see Shadow attacking me when I'm mind controlled. Evil Shadow. Crazy Corpse, a Marvel MMO would have been dope. It would have been, although not so much. We saw what they were trying to. There is one Marvel MMO that we're working on. Some of the design were looking pretty cool. It was a pretty realistic style. They scrapped the plans for that game. Then they worked on another Marvel MMO that was worked on by Jackster and some people at Daybreak, and it was not good. They were trying to come up some sort of designs that were like a cross between the Spider Verse design and Fortnite design. So it was a weird cross between the two. It didn't look good. You had like that tiny body frame with a big head size, very cartoony. I would not have enjoyed that game. Sadly, I think our Marvel MMO like DCUO would be great, but if they try to do something silly and cartoon, not so much. Oh, that girl from Australia says can't stay beyond another 15 minutes in the chat. She says skirt, yes, skirt, please. Sadly, I don't think it's gonna happen. Already they made the change. I don't know if you guys noticed. Let's go. I don't know if you guys noticed, they changed the Catwoman design here. It used to be the bombshell Catwoman, but somehow they decided to replace her with the modern version of Catwoman. And you have to wonder why. Could it be that the bombshell Catwoman was too sexy? Could be. But yeah, so and the last skirt we had was the Wonder Girl skirts, which again has some leggings underneath. Because apparently, if you look underneath the skirt of a video game character, it's bad. Personally, I don't like. I don't know who would want to look underneath the skirt of a female character. Who cares? And assuming that there are people who like to do that, who cares? Is it going to hurt the feelings of the model in the game? I don't know. So if you've been wondering why we didn't get skirts in a long, long time, and when we did get some skirts, it was some skirts. I guess to try to fight the evil male gaze. So I kind of doubt we'll get skirts anytime soon. Or if we do get skirts, it'll be skirts with like a pair of pants underneath. Kal says so many women characters are being changed from non-sexy to pants. Even Carol Ferris is the latest one to have been done to her. Yeah, there's this. Sad at this point, it happens too often not to see that there is a pattern going on. And obviously, what they're trying to do is that they're trying to fight the evil male gaze. I'm surprised that they didn't change Wonder Woman just yet. But yeah, having sexy female characters seems to be a big no-no nowadays. We saw also with Marvel Rivals, there was a big. Oh, what happened to our friend? Oh, I was wondering what happened to Two Face. He's using an emote. We saw that with Marvel Rivals. There are people who went crazy because in Marvel Rivals,
For Krypton.
Emma Frost had a sexy design.
I am the greatest ring bearer.
No fear.
I don't know why. There we go. Not sure why there was a second or two where I wasn't able to do anything, and I still can't.
This isn't over.
Freaking timer. So you see what happens when players decide to focus on your character.
You think you'd learn?
Look, more prey.
This ought to shut you up.
You are
The coin is never wrong.
I'm not sure what happened to Supergirl here.
All you got.
Fate. Next time.
I don't know if she went to make a sandwich or sometimes, as you said earlier, sometimes you get stuck for like 2 or 3 seconds where you can't do anything. I don't know why it does that. Maybe you're just not finished loading, and while you finish loading, you're stuck, not being able to move, not being able to use abilities. It's all I can really think of at this point.
You're going down in one punch.
You'll pay for your arrogance.
Enough.
I will rip you in two.
Beware my power. Go green.
I
This
am
one's a job for
the Batman.
Supergirl. How'd you like this?
Try detective work.
Stop looking at me.
Self a threat? Am the Batman.
You lose.
This ought to shut you up.
Evil Sinestro. I guess our friend Batman decided that he wanted to target me the whole match.
No one
Well,
escapes.
it happens.
Next time, don't fight the coin.
No fear.
That all you got?
I told you to stop staring! It's your lucky day. Or maybe not.
No fear.
I'm not crazy! We all have two sides!
Go green.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Beware my power.
Try
Get
detective
back in the
work.
basement, Harvey! I'm in control!
I will rend your flesh.
You're going down in one punch. This ought to shut you up.
Get back in the basement, Harvey! I'm in control! Get back in the basement! I'm unstoppable!
This will not beware my power. Keep fighting.
You're mine.
Harvey, I'm in control! I'm unstoppable! Get back in the basement, Harvey!
Oh.
I'm in control! I'm unstoppable!
Yeah, he's a bit annoying with his line. Sometimes people think that when there's a character that repeats his line like that, it's some sort of speed glitch. I don't know about that. Yeah, it does that. It is one of the ways to be able to find someone who's just speed hacking. But it could happen also sometimes. Like, for example, for Shazam, there was a match at some point where we heard Shazam, 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 and people thought we had a speed hacker on the team. Turns out we had 2 Shazam and 3 Black Adam. So there was a lot of Shazam in that match. So Kella says many women characters are being changed from non-sexy to pants. Even Carol Ferris is the latest one to have done that to her. Yeah, they've been doing that more and more. I'm always a bit puzzled by that. Even way back when we had the Supergirl TV show, in one of the seasons, Supergirl goes from having a skirt to wearing some pants, and she's all impressed, all surprised that, oh my God, I'm having pants now, and as if women never wore pants before. I don't know. It may be a region thing, but in my neck of the woods, ladies have been wearing pants since the 70s, since the early 70s. When I was a wee young lad, ladies were wearing pants. Seeing people who was wearing a skirt or robe, that was a very rare thing at the time. I came back in the late 80s, early 90s. Like for some point, the ladies were wearing very manly clothes. And then in the late 80s, early 90s, some women, a lot of women came to realize that when you wear sexy clothes, guys are more interested in you. So there was a point in time where ladies went back to wearing some sexy clothes for a while. But here, ladies have been wearing pants for at least the early 60s, early 70s. So whenever I see ladies complain about the not being able to wear pants, I don't understand because it hasn't been an issue here for a long, long time. But it could be a regional thing, maybe in some other places in Canada or the States. Maybe there are places where somehow ladies were not wearing pants just yet. I don't know. Crazy Corps, they should add more personalities and maybe one more body type. We already know they're not going to add one more body type because if they add body types, that would mean at this point we have thousands and thousands of styles. Maybe I'll show it in just a bit. At this point, we have thousands of styles, so they would have to basically create adjust. Oh no, we just played the pit, so let's go for the Watchtower. Like at this point, we have thousands of styles. I think my controller is dying on me. Right now, we have, come on. Right now, we have thousands of styles. Like just for the chess pieces, there's 66 pages of chess pieces. So if they come up with a new model, they have to adjust all the styles to that new model. As you can see, that's a lot of styles. And this is only the chess piece. The same for the pants, the same for the boots, the same for everything else. So sadly, yeah, it would be nice if they added more body size. People have been asking for a Titanic Trenton body size for a long, long time, but they're not going to do it. The amount of work versus the rewards for the devs, that's not gonna happen. The Supergirl, well, are you going to put the male characters in extremely revealing outfits too? Um, I don't know how to say this. Like, remember we had the Justice League movie. I remember at the time people were complaining that sometimes the camera was showing a little bit under the skirt of Gal Gadot, and it's not as if Gal Gadot didn't have anything underneath. She had some shorts underneath her skirt, so it didn't really matter if you looked underneath the skirt. But anyways, so we had, let's say, some people complained that Wonder Woman was too sexy or something like that. But in that very same movie, you had Jason Momoa who was bare chested. You had Henry Cavill who was bare chested. Somehow, no ladies had any issues with that. Somehow, that was okay. But somehow, seeing a little too much skin for Wonder Woman, that was bad. But Superman and Aquaman being bare chested, that was fine. There was no issues with that. So no, guys, bare chested guys happens all the time. Go see what Thor Love and Thunder. You'll see Thor not just bare chested without anything on. So no, the designs being changed for the lady characters. It is very much a woke thing. And the funny thing is that the people who want to cover the female characters somehow they have no issues with Chris Hemsworth being butt naked in his own movie. Somehow that is fine. But if we see just a little too much skin for Wonder Woman, that is not good. Let's move away from the old ladies, the old sexy lady things, because we're gonna go, if we go down that rabbit hole, it's gonna get ugly. Garth says I would love to have the Hal Jordan gloves. Love that slim looking gloves. Not enough gloves that are slim. Oh, we've been asking for those slimline gloves for a long, long time, and somehow it didn't happen. PDG 19. I haven't played Legend in years. I played with the guy who had a green and blue lantern ring. Forget his name. Kyle Rayner. Oh, Shadow says, have fun, guys. Have a great day, night, wherever you are. Oh, Garth is asking, what aura is that? Is the cosmic blue aura. Love it. Oh, Garth says, Hulk is bare chested. Never see people complain. Ah, poor Hulk. People should know that the 3D characters' feelings matter too. You have to wonder how much. I guess the Hulk. It is modeled a bit after what's his name? After Mark Ruffalo, but obviously it's not exactly him. Also, the Hulk in the Avengers movie and the Hulk in She-Hulk, very very different Hulk, even visually speaking, despite being both based on Mark Ruffalo.
It's your lucky day. Or maybe not.
I guess in Avengers that was another thing. We saw Mark Ruffalo with not a lot of no clothes at all.
This is cool.
Yeah,
You're going
I'm
down in
Tony.
one punch.
Can you tell? Bring it on!
Heads, you lose.
This ought to shut you up.
Zorro crush with kindness!
Freaking timer.
There's no escape for you.
The coin is never wrong.
Weird.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
It's time to hit things!
Let me guess.
Who are
Bring
you?
it on.
I don't know you. No one escapes fate. Next time, don't fight the coin.
I thought you were supposed to be good.
The coin is never
You can
wrong.
escape.
Cute.
Evil Shazam.
Making the world a better place. Starting with your face.
Somehow I can't. There we go.
Stop looking at me.
Go green.
Good friend! Not bad for an amateur.
As we saw, the entire team jumped on me. Oh well.
Me, Bizarro.
This will be
I'm just getting
Number
started.
one!
It's your lucky day.
Go green.
Or maybe not.
It's not even fair, is it?
Bizarro crush with kindness!
You're going down in one punch.
The game is over.
Surrender, fiend.
Tails, you
Contract
lose.
fulfilled.
Take that,
This
villain.
one's a job for Supergirl.
No fear.
Look, more
Lead
prey.
or steel, your choice.
This ought to shut you up.
Time to end this story. Hello!
Beware my power.
Be smarter than you look and run.
Zorro crush with
I tried to attack our friend Chip.
Holy
Couldn't do it.
Go green. This ought to shut you up.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Freaking Jozu attacking me from behind.
crime doesn't pay.
They better. You're done.
Sadly, kind of hard to defend yourself.
No one
Well,
escapes
when multiple opponents are targeting you,
the coin.
good luck.
No fear.
I'm just getting started.
Austin is asking, I want the actual calorie in her chest. We have it already. We already have the Torch Bearer Slimline chest, which is pretty much the official calorie in her chest piece. Oh, let's give a little bow to our friend here. So unless you mean something else, we do have the official calorie in her chest piece. That Supergirl not designed to be attractive. No, characters should be designed. If you look at the Marvel Rivals, the characters, both male and female, they are designed to be attractive, and people like it. As opposed to other games I won't mention, where they pretty much went out of their ways to make the characters not attractive at all. And one of those games was released, and 10 days later was cancelled. So people want to have attractive designs. They want to have the attractive men design and women designs. Like here, we see our friend Andromeda. Well, she looks good in her slimline. We see our friend Ryushu with his mostly bare chest. Looks good. And of course, the mighty multiverse in a nice slimline. A slimline is a staple of superhero costumes. So if you have a superhero game like Marvel Rivals or DC Universe Online, then yeah, people should be able to wear some nice slimline costumes. Let's stick to Hal Jordan. I'm warming up to him. So let's go to the Fortress of Solitude. Oh, no. Okay, let's try. We did try Australia a bit before. It didn't work so well. Let's try again and see what happens. The Supergirl multi. Have you seen Supergirl's new solo run that she got on Wednesday? I saw some covers. Some really nice. There were some really nice covers. There was a lot of alternate covers, from what I understand, for that comic. And some of them were really nice looking, but I didn't see the comic itself. Batman plays, is the anion material good? That's good enough. It depends. It depends on what you're looking for. Let's see. Anion material. So this is the anion material. I hope you didn't pay too much for that. DD, who wins, Batman or Superman? Obviously, it is Batman. Batman can win against anyone, even Galactus. But in reality, obviously, Superman should win against Batman. But with Batman, they always have this way out where they can say, oh well, Batman with preparations can prepare and then beat up Superman the same way he did in the Dark Knight Returns, basically. Pretty much since the Dark Knight Returns, they've pretty much made Batman pretty much invincible against anyone as soon as he has time to prepare. And then with the Tower of Babel storyline in JLA, Mark Waid made it so that Batman had plans against everyone. So basically, Batman is prepared against everyone. So he should never lose a fight. Outlaw is asking if someone can pick a Power Girl or John Stewart. That would be great. Not sure why, but okay. Who wins, Supergirl or Powerful? I assume you meant Power Girl. It's the same. Power Girl is Supergirl from Earth 2, so it's the same character. Is shaded comic worth it? It depends. It depends on what you like. One of the reasons why a lot of people seems to like it so much is because it is one of the few materials that you can totally customize. Let's see if I can go there before we have a mission that pops. Did he say yeah, but what if he doesn't have kryptonite? He always has kryptonite. So shaded comic. So there you go. This is what the shaded comic material looks like. It allows you to be able to give the same textures to all the materials. Also, a lot of people seems to like the sort of comic textures that they've added to the material. So it is a pretty popular material. It is pretty much the most popular material we have right now. And the Supergirl says even with Kryptonite, Bats is getting one shot. At the end of the day, it depends on who's writing the comics. So if the person writing the comics decide that Batman should win, they'll find a way to make Batman win. If they decide for some reason that they need Batman to lose for that story, Batman will lose. So at the end of the day, the writer decides. Austin asks who would win, Doomsday or Devastator? It has to be Devastator. Hey, come on. Devastator is like Doomsday, but better. I guess we're going to have to go back to 5 versus 5. I'll be right back and then we'll cure for some 5 versus 5. Obviously, we don't have enough people for 8 versus 8. Just give me a minute. Who would win, Joker or Cersei? Joker, obviously. Sadly, very often the more popular character is the one that ends up winning the match. And Joker is not only DC's most popular villain. He's one of the more popular characters in the world. Period. There are people who never read a single comics who knows who Joker is. Cersei erased him from existence. There's a time where Joker was able to get the powers of Mr. Mxyzptlk. I forget the name of the storyline. Joker, King Joker, or something like that. So if Joker was able to repeat that, he would blink Cersei out of existence right away. But again, ultimately, it depends on who the writer is, and very often they'll have the most popular character have the upper hand. DD says, but the Joker crazy, he'll do anything. Absolutely. Yui Solo says, no, now if we said that Deathstroke or Cersei, it would be Deathstroke. He quite literally is the closest thing to an evil Batman, but Deathstroke is really smart. And Supergirl says Deathstroke also gets erased from existence. DD, does anyone remember when Joker with Rich? With Rich? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Here we have Kid Flash with quite the hairstyle. Do you think Deathstroke could win because of his smarts? Sure. Like Joker, like Batman, he would be
It's your
prepared.
lucky day.
So we would probably have some sort of anti-magic stuff on himself, or it would be sneaky, and he would sneak and then catch Cersei by surprise. David Sharp says Gorilla Grodd made everyone into apes. Absolutely. Sir, you can see Two-Face is trying to attract him to his evil barrels. So let's try not to do that.
Target acquired.
Submit to your fear.
Can't be extinguished.
The coin is never wrong.
You're going down in one punch.
Looks like it's your lucky day. I don't know you.
The game is over.
I am vengeance. Stop
Have
looking
hope.
at heads.
I do.
You lose.
This ought to shut you up.
The coin is never wrong.
You saw so many effects, I did not even see what was going on.
You will see the light.
Oh, the gangster of love.
I'm not sure if I was able to get Two-Face before somebody got me. We'll see. So yeah, David Sharp, Gorilla Grodd made everyone into apes at some point. It happens.
I won't give up.
Because I killed him. No one escapes.
You're going down
Next
in one
time.
punch.
Don't fight
I
the coin.
thought you were supposed to be good.
Hope burns bright.
Stop looking at me.
A priest, a rabbi, and a cop. I don't give up. Ever.
Go green.
You're done.
No one escapes fate. Next
All
time.
will be well.
Who's evil sniper? Sniper from afar.
Just flip a coin.
You're finished.
Tails, you lose. I don't know you.
A lot of red names are on me.
My imagination has no bounds.
Nobody calls me the space cowboy. Bye-bye. Or the gangster of love, for that matter. Stop looking at me. Smile. The coin is never wrong. The coin is never wrong. Tails, you lose.
This is the force of my will.
Target acquired.
All will be well.
No one escapes fate. Next time, don't fight the coin.
I've got you right where I want you.
Two against me. Did you see that? No honor.
Have hope.
I do.
Stop looking at me.
Beware
hope
my
can't
power.
be
Bad
extinguished.
for an amateur.
No one escapes fate. Next time,
This is
Don't
the
fight
force
the
of
coin.
my will.
the greatest ring bearer.
I don't give
Red
up.
or steel,
Ever.
your choice.
Freaking barrel.
My imagination has no bounds.
looks like it's your lucky day. Who are you? I don't know you.
Harvey, we can have.
I told you to stop staring!
Flip a coin.
Time to die.
You will see.
So see, when you try to target someone, and then there's two other players who target you in the back, what can you do?
Time to end this story.
The coin is never wrong.
We'll bring you down.
Tails, you lose. I'm not crazy! We all have two sides!
So I think we're going to be done for today. Let's give a bow to everyone. We'll just finish answering the questions, and that'll be it for today. So let's go backtrack a bit. Lots of comments while we played that match. So Gorilla Grodd made everyone into apes. Absolutely. How do you get that electricity looking around your character? It comes from the costume, the Superman costume. If we go to Command Evil menu, if we go to reward claim, if you go to marquee, you'll see the Superman Day event, and here you'll see the electric Kryptonian slimline. That's where it comes from. So there's the electric Kryptonian blue slimline and the red slimline. The lightning is built into those slimlines. Sadly, at this point, you cannot play the event anymore, so you will have to purchase you will have to use the buy out option and purchase the slimlines. Bad plays DCUO, nah, but the White Joker crazy. Oh, that's what David says. Electricity built into the electric slimline style. Crazy Corp says my old toon has all legend characters, but that toon is on retirement. Lol. It'll be. It'll give you a reason to be able to play legends and purchase other legend characters. So DD, because the Joker's insane, it literally killed Batman's whole entire family. Yui Solo, guys, who wins? Professor Zooms or the Rogues? In theory, it should be Zoom. Flash defeated the Rogues thousands of times. Professor Zoom is an even crazier version of a Flash, so I would put my money on Zoom. The Supergirl Deathstroke also beats Joker, beat Jokes. Joker is not all that whatsoever. Joker got destroyed by Batgirl in the New 52. Again, at the end of the day, it's whoever the writer is. If the writer decides that he wants he wants Batgirl to beat the snot out of Joker, that's what's gonna happen. Bat plays. Multi, have you watched the Suicide Squad? I watched both versions. I watched Suicide Squad and I watched the Suicide Squad. Hated both versions for different reasons. The one thing I really enjoyed from both is Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was perfect, spot on. They had the perfect casting for Harley Quinn. I wish she had her classic costume, but what can you do? Let's skip the whole insane bit. So I just answered the Suicide Squad thing. Tommy, do you think we'll get any promotion, cosmetics, or mini event for the new Superman movie? It seems we had it already. The cosmetics we got for Superman Day, that would probably be it. Now, it's not impossible that we might get something else when the movie comes out. But if it does, like one of the things they did give us also was the crypto ally. So maybe we could get something else like that for the actual Superman movie. But right now, it would seem that the Superman emblem and the Superman slimlines we got, the crypto ally we got, the Superman bundle we got in the marketplace for a short while. If I was a betting man, I would say that this is what we got for the Superman movie. Didi, I got a question. Who wins, Superman or the Flash? Superman. UE solos, if you want to hear about how Deathstroke can defeat the actual powered individuals, go to Deeds and play Briefs, then use Global Brief and scroll down to Deathstroke's contract and its audios. Well, Flash only has super speed. Superman has super speed and 1,000 other powers. So Flash is pretty much outmatched. Superman says, I missed so many matches because I got stuck in missions from Ninja Invites. That's why I would suggest Superman, if you go into your settings, use the setting so that you cannot be invited into missions. That is the best way to prevent Ninja Invites. So people try to invite to a mission, then you'll see a message saying someone tried to invite you, but you're not allowing a random invite, and that won't happen. Scrolls ask Thanos versus Darkseid. Darkseid, of course. Darkseid is the original one. Thanos has no chances. Bat plays, he will snap his Thanos, he will snap his fingers and kill him. Thanos doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet. He had it for one time, and that's it. So, no gauntlet for Thanos. Yui Solo, do you think we'll get any more iconic moves? And when do you think our next Speedster DLC will be? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get more iconic moves. They seem to have decided to give us more iconic abilities. So right now we got... let me show you for people who are wondering what we're talking about. Oh, wrong. So if we... Oh, I don't have it. There we go. So right now they've added the Shadow Curse iconic power. They've added the Spore Pod iconic power. So it would not be a surprise if they added some more. It seems that they decided to give us. They cannot give us new powers per se. Like they cannot give us a new Blue Lantern power. But what they can do is that they can give us iconic powers one at a time. So over time, I'm sure they'll give us more and more iconic abilities. That way, they will be able to give us more powers in a roundabout ways. They do that also with artifacts. Like if I switch back to... With artifacts, they also give us new power abilities through artifacts. So they're not going to give us new powers, but they will give us new abilities in a roundabout ways. And in the long term, with all those abilities, it's almost going to be as if they added new powers. Le meilleur pouvoir, c'est le feu. DD, okay, wins Iron Man or Batman? Iron Man. Tony Stark is Batman with a better suit. So, of course, it has to be Iron Man. Lex or Superman, who wins? Someone says Lex because he always has kryptonite. Yeah, that could be one way to see it. So, guys, I think we're pretty much done for today. Just give me a minute so that I can check something. So, for those of you maybe do not know, this week is the finale for the Day of Reckoning. So next week we will get a special event for more or less what seems to be the last week of the Day of Reckoning of DLC. Yeah, obviously the Day of Reckoning will still be around afterwards, but it would seem that if all goes well, on May 27th, we may have the next DLC Fearful Day added to DC Universe Online. We were told that we would get the DLC by the end of May, and if we look at the events tab, so we can see that the current patrol ends on May 27th. So odds are on May 27th, the patrol will end and the new DLC will start. We don't have an official confirmation just yet. This is just an educated guess. But again, if I was if I was a betting man and I was to take a bet, there was a bet would happen. So this week we will have a small event for the Day of Reckoning. So we'll get some bonus Day of Reckoning DLC. For that alone, you should play the event. And there will be a few rewards also at the end of the event. And I think we're done for today. So, guys, the next stream will be on a Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will play Arena PvP, obviously. And of course, on Friday, we will have live at 5. Let me check to be sure. For live at 5, we'll probably just play the latest DLC and some omnibus missions like we did last Friday. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. So, guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And of course, thanks to all of you who are watching. You guys are awesome. Have a good rest of the weekend, guys.